his mind now.
I have had a lot of them. Yeah. Start again. We all live with me grandma. Down Filth Street, 29. A grubby little back-to-back inside at railway line. With canal at one end of the street and tub at factory wall. Folks said it were a wonder that we could leave our street at all. My grandma were a character. You never see them now. And all the family worshipped her. She were a proper sacred cow. She were full of old world values. She were full of Yorkshire grit. She were always full of loving and always full of wit. Who brought up 14 grandkids and 7 of her own. And once I supped a case of stout. And she broke that up and all. My grandad never went without through all domestic dramas until she found out where her kids came from and sewed up his pyjamas. There were 7 of us had to share a bed. Aye, but we was lucky then. When our Eileen started courting, well, it was sometimes up to 10. I never had a dummy, had to suck our Arthur's feet. And if we'd mushy paste for supper, well, we ended up in the street. I still recall the fun we had at home on Christmas Day, sitting around the old piano, wishing one of us could play. Our George played tunes on knocked off spoons and sang with our Veronica. Our Eileen played on mouth organ, or it might have been harmonic. My grandma used to send us every Saturday without fail to Boozer down in Worker Street to carry out some ale. So we'd carry out some Hemingways or Duttons in a can, and sometimes after christenings we'd have to carry out my gran. You can't tell young'uns nowadays of the hardships we have known. Well, we didn't have passive smoking then. We had to buy our own. Our Jack smoked 60 every day with 20 pints between. And despite what doctors told him, he lived to be 80. If we gave my grandad any cheek, it tan us bloody hides. And it never did us any harm. Well, apart from 2 that died. In those days you could walk the streets and never feel afraid. Our Eileen did it regular. How else do you think rent got paid? Our door was always open, our neighbours were our friends. A shilling or a cup of sugar, always there to lend. And if they were as poor as us and they'd know that we could borrow, we'd all go round and wreck their house and try again tomorrow. My grandad weren't daft, he weren't at back at door. He used to take a string of parcels and save it in a drawer. That meant it never cost us out when we had out to send. But post office, they got nasty and had to sack him in the end. We used to follow milkman's horse, where out milkman took it. And when it did its doings, we'd sweep it up into a bucket. My grandad used to put it on his rhubarb for to force it. But we all stuck to custard. Who wants to buy a taste of horse manure? Aye, Friday night were bath night. When my grandpa sat in tub and grandma knelt in front at range just to give his back a scrub. But bathing were a luxury and as each penny had to matter, why sometimes as a special treat who'd even put in some water. My grandad, he's not with us now. He's left this life of pain. He gave 8 draws on treble chance and he's buggered off to Spain. But grandma still watches over us, of that you can be certain. For he lives in Thairise over at road and he watches us through curtains. So they pulled down all the houses and they pulled down all 29. They pulled down our Eileen's knickers. They were hanging on the line. It's just a pile of rubble now, no plaque to mark the spot. And if they'd left it up to me, I'd have bombed it.